Also increasing is Canada's population, and at a pace not seen in decades. The growth over the first 9 months of this year has already exceeded the total growth in any other full year. CTV's Kevin Gallagher on what's behind the boom.
Despite an affordability crisis, Canada is attracting immigrants at a record pace.
We've grown more in the last 3 months than traditionally we've grown in an entire year.
According to Statistics Canada, the country's population grew by more than 430,000 people between July and September, driving Canada's population above 40.5 million.
I've always dreamt of living on this part of the world, to live in a democratic, free nation.
Journalist Mahabat Atikanova and her chemist husband Sultan immigrated from Kazakhstan in September. The couple arrived in Toronto in the midst of a housing crisis and are already on the move.
We think that we cannot afford a lifestyle we want in Toronto, so we decided to move out of Toronto, GTA in general. So we're moving to Edmonton.
International migrants are driving a population boom not seen since the late 50s. As that baby boom generation increasingly retires, the federal government is trying to fill shortages.
So if it wasn't for immigration, we'd have essentially a labor force decline.
About 313,000 of the new arrivals in the third quarter alone are temporary residents. Unlike permanent residents, the number of people coming on temporary work permits or as international students can vary.
If they don't know if we're going to have 60,000 international students next year or 600,000 international students next year, you can't really plan for that. You don't know how many houses to build.
With more than 1 million immigrants arriving in the first 9 months this year, every province and territory except the Northwest Territories has seen population growth, with Alberta, Ontario, and Prince Edward Island seeing the largest increases. Omar?
All right, Kevin.